Okay, today we're making butterscotch with Jameson whiskey. This is a simple 4-ingredient recipe. It is a little bit more complex because we're making caramel, and that can be tricky at times. You want a heavy bottom pot, best you have. This is what I have, so it is what it is. So I put this in there at full heat. You're going to see I get within seconds of ruining this, but I'm ready for it. This is how I do caramel. It works for me. I've tried a lot of different techniques, and it just never works out for me. So I take the sugar, just direct heat until it is about to be garbage, and then hit just a few shots of water and get it all melted. And now I'm boiling out the water and bringing the sugar up to about 200 degrees Fahrenheit, and then the sugar will go the rest of the way. I find doing this way, you need a thermometer because you can't use color to find your caramel, but it's the smoothest method I've found that works for me. I'm not a pastry chef, so I struggle with that. And this works almost every time. So you're going to go for about 310 degrees. It'll carry over up to 320. When you go get your butter and stuff, it'll drop your temperature. But you do not want your next step to be put whiskey in the caramel. Do not put whiskey directly into 320 degree caramel. My friend and I, when we created this dish, this recipe, we were sharing a bottle of Jameson at the time, and our thought was, let's drop the Jameson right in there and it'll flambe off, and it sure did. It took our eyebrows right off. So I would not recommend doing that. You could really hurt yourself. Caramel is not to be played with. It shouldn't be made with little children around. It shouldn't be taken lightly. It's 310 degrees. It will stick to your skin, and it hurts. It hurts a lot. So while this isn't very complicated, it's something that you shouldn't play games with either. So you're just getting your caramel up to temp, and you can use any whiskey you want. You can use any liquor you want. I mean, we created this while we were drunk, and we wanted some sauce for our brownies. So do what you want with this. This is just a basic butterscotch. I don't know what a real butterscotch recipe is. This is the one that we created while we were drinking. So this is the one I have. And so what we're doing here is we've obviously boiled off most of the water. We're just pumping our way up to 300 degrees, and we'll get there eventually. Once we do, the first step is going to be to drop your temperature to stop the sugar from overcooking, because once sugar overcooks, its flavor is garbage. So at this point, you're going to just keep checking your temp, and then drop your butter in. Your butter is going to be room temp to cool. I pulled that out of the fridge a little while ago. So I turned the heat back on just to melt it down and get it smooth. You're going to whip that in there till it's smooth. A little shot of cream just to give it a little smooth creaminess. And here's where you can add your whiskey. Shut off your fire. You do not want to make a fireball. Turn off the fire. Let the sugar boil some of the alcohol off, because you now have a cloud of alcohol over your stove. Then you can relight the fire. Bring it all down. You're going to have a bunch of bubbles in there. It's going to look wrong, but it's not. It's just boiling off the whiskey and the butter and all of that. And then you take it and you watch my other video about the brownie that I'm going to release tomorrow. Put a little ice cream on there. Put a little butterscotch on there. And you have a delicious meal. And all of these dishes you see here can be infused.